Trisha and I'm an artist based in Belfast, and for today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make nature weave animals. And you're going to be using your imaginations today to create your own animal. So it can be real if you wish. It could be your favourite animal from a zoo or your pet, or it can be completely imaginary. It could be made up, it could be a mixture of animals, it could be a flying dragon. Anything you can think of we can create today. I'm going to be asking you to explore your surroundings and go out to nature to find the materials. So if you're fortunate to have a garden, you can go out and look in your garden. Out on your next walk, you can explore your local parks or forests or your local streets and see what you can find growing. And we're just going to be looking for things like leaves and flowers and lovely different sizes and colours and textures to use for our nature weave. Here's an example of two I made earlier. I made my favourite pet, which is cats. We used to have lots of cats. This is my cat. And then I made my second favourite creature, which is a butterfly. So let's get creative and use our imaginations and have some fun. So to make our nature weave creature, we're going to need some cardboard. The cardboard you want to use is going to need to be quite firm and sturdy. So brown cardboard that's a little bit thicker than cereal boxes is quite good for this. So any packaging that you might have in your recycling box, this is actually a pizza box I'm using today. So hopefully on your walk through your garden or in your neighborhood or the local park, you've discovered some lovely bits of foliage. So you want a nice variety of shapes and textures. Now the exciting bit, what are we going to draw? So this is your creature, so you can decide what creature you're going to draw. It could be your favorite animal, it could be real or imaginary. You can really use your imaginations, you can create your very own creature. It could be half unicorn, half monkey. You want to make sure when you're drawing your creature, it's nice and big for the weave. So try to draw a large shape first of all for your creature, depending on your creature. I always start with either a circle or oval shape. Now it might help to do the outline in black so you can see it a bit better. Cat is missing a face, so I am going to give it some eyes. I'm going to give my cat a nose and a little smile. Maybe a happy cat. And some rosy cheeks, like my cat. So the next thing now is we're going to cut out our creature. And to cut out our creature, we're going to use scissors. So you might need help for this part. So this is when you can grab your big person to help you. So if there's an adult in the house or someone who enjoys cutting, they can help you with this. So now we have our creature. I have my little cat. And the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to create our weave. And to make our weave, we're going to need our scissors again. And this time you're going to cut little slots into the body of the cat. So you can mark these if you want. So just draw a little straight line, about a centimetre. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect or equal each side. And you're just doing a couple of marks all the way across the body. And then you want, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks for my creature. You might have less depending on how big yours is. And I use a pencil as a guide then to kind of measure up the opposite side. So I put it against this line here and I do them on the opposite side. So mark here, there's the next one. So now we're going to cut into the slots and you're just slipping in where you have the pencil, like this. And now we want to get our elastic bands. And we're just going to push these into our slot like this and stretch it across to the other side. And because we have a good strong cardboard, it's not bending. So there we have our loom for our cat. And now we're going to pick out what bits of foliage we want to use. So you can pick bits that have a nice long stem on them, and this is easy for you then to weave through the elastic bands. And to weave through, you're just going to go under the first elastic band and over the next one. And then we're going under, and you're just gently pulling through and over, and then you're going under again. And you can push it over to the side then. So you're mixing it and alternating it. So you can go under and over and under and over, and push them in and keep them nice and tight. And this is the exciting bit now, looking for all the bits and bobs you want to use. And don't worry if they're short, because we can also go back up this way. So we can go under and over and under this one. And there you have your nature weave cat. And he looks quite nice plain on the cardboard, but you also might want to add a little bit of colour, and you can colour in the cardboard also. And this is when you can use your markers and you can get even more creative. You might want to give it some coloured eyes or some more coloured fur or feathers and things like that there. But I think I'm going to leave mine brown because I quite like the natural card against it. And then you just have to think about what you're going to call your creature. So I think mine looks like a Mitzi, so I'm going to call her Mitzi. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you come up with some fantastical, imaginative nature weave creatures.